Can you talk about how big a win that was, especially keeping a shutout?
Yeah, it was a huge win for us. This team has been building something special, and I think we finally showed that tonight. We got 3 points, and it felt great. And not only that, we got a shutout. We've been working so hard. So to finally get all of that, the shutout, the win, a win away, and a win against San Diego couldn't be better.
We'll go to Austin. David, Austin, your line's open.
Cool. Megan, how are you feeling after that? It was a lot of running around, a lot of defending against a very potent offensive team. Just kind of walk me through the how the team is feeling after all of that.
I literally just caught my breath. We've been screaming and just so happy. This team has been through a lot this year, and to come out here and win like we did tonight. We played football and we played great soccer tonight. And I'm just so proud of this team. It's emotional, honestly. Like I said, I'm just now catching my breath. I've been screaming and just so happy. There's so much love with this team. And I haven't come down from it. I'm still so energized, and I'm a little tired now, starting to hit, but so happy.
You've mentioned how this team has gone through a lot this season, but basically since the beginning of July, it's been 6 unbeaten, and now you've gotten your second win in that run. I've talked to a bunch of other players about this, but from your perspective, what's been the turnaround that has kind of let everything click?
Honestly, I think it's just we changed our mentality. We know we're the underdog, but now we know we have it in us that we can do it. And we train so hard every single day. We train with that underdog mentality, and we put in so much work. And like I said, we've been through a lot. So I think we've had to have these hard conversations with each other, which has brought us extremely close. So I think that recipe right there, working extremely hard every single day, setting that mentality, and then also being able to come together and just show love. We've got a team, and you've seen it tonight, and you'll keep seeing it going forward.
Kind of going through that first half, within the first 30 seconds almost, San Diego's already on your doorstep, getting a shot that Aaron has to save. How was the team able to kind of recover from that very quick, instantaneous chance to be able to kind of work back into the game and eventually take advantage?
This whole week, we've kind of been talking about moments like that. We knew the field wasn't going to be great. It was really bouncy. And I think that play in particular, there were a couple of bounces included in there, and Alex got in between, and we knew that was part of her game, and that was a part of this field and this environment. So we've been talking about how it's going to be frustrating. We're going to have to go through tons of moments like that in this game. And it's a matter of, coming out of it and coming together and not getting frustrated. And this whole week of training, we've worked on that. We've been put in situations where we're frustrated, and you have a choice. You can either yell at each other and get mad, or you can come back and bounce back. So in those moments, I think we've talked to each other, we communicate, we stay positive, and just get back to our game as quick as possible.
Now, speaking of Alex, you've played against her for many years. You've been teammates with her for the national team a little bit as well. How difficult was it to just kind of track her up front and kind of keep her off the score sheet, because she's scored double digits this year, and she's been one of the more potent players this season in NWSL? How was it just keeping her off the score sheet with you and Tony kind of in that center back pairing?
Yeah, I mean, it was 5 minutes of extreme focus. You cannot take your eye off of her. She is always on the back shoulder. She's always in between the center backs, in between players, in between lines, hunting you down. And not only that, she's really shifty with the ball. She cut me in the first half in the box, and it's kind of a wake-up call for me. I knew she likes it on her left. She cut inside and gets a shot off. So she's got it all. And it was 95 plus minutes of focus, and our whole back line knew we had to do that tonight. And I think, we stayed on top of it, and we did our best. We knew she was going to have some moments because, she's a great player. You got to give her that. So we did our best. And I think, just the communication and extreme focus was really what helped us tonight with such a great player like Alex.
Kind of just in the grand scheme of things, you had a 2-2 result against Kansas City where you were up 2-0 and let up 2 goals. You had the Angel City game where you battled back, got a goal in the 90th minute. Now you've finally gotten 3 points. What does it mean to this group to finally get that win that has seemingly eluded you guys since the beginning of July, to finally, you know, see all that hard work pay off?
It's honestly emotional. Um, we've had those moments where we thought, we had the game in the bag, but this league is crazy. All the teams are good and everyone fights really hard. But I think what this team has shown is that we fight till the end since the beginning. In the beginning we were going through a lot mentally, and we still pushed through. We still found a way to come through and get a tie, or just show that we can still play. And I think we fought those battles so many times, and tonight, like I said, it's emotional because we finally did it. And we knew we had it in us all along, but it hasn't shown. And so tonight, to finally do that, it was just the best feeling in the world. And we know that going forward, that's the standard, and we're going to keep it going.
Last one for me. In terms of this latest run, obviously Seb, Giles, Miguel, they've all been a part of it, kind of leading this team from behind the scenes. Can you just talk a little bit about what they've done to help you guys get over that hump, get kind of where you guys want to go, and how impactful they've been in this journey?
They've been immensely impactful. Both of them played at such a high level, and they know what it takes to succeed, and they know all the little details that matter. And like I said, our trainings, they set us up for success because they set such a high standard at training. We move the ball, we work on rondos all the time. And I think that really was reflected in the game tonight. Our ability to move the ball in tight spaces and trust that we can. That comes from them. That comes from the coaching staff and instilling that in us. And it's great to have them looking out for us because they've been at that level, like I said, and it's like they have our back with everything because they just know and set us up for moments like we had to fight through tonight. So I'm so thankful to have them on the staff and to be looked after, and to know that I'm prepared and ready each game. So it's been great. And they also have brought our team together too. So they made it a team, and it's been just a lot of love and a lot of just fight and great mentality. And it's been fun.